Jesus is the Son of God. He's not even of this world. Why am I a Pharisee?
You are a Pharisee.
Why?
Jesus preached love.
What am I?
Preaching hatred and white supremacy. You are a Pharisee. Flip the table.
You're falsely accusing people right now.
Jesus Christ.
Pharisees didn't preach about Jesus.
You're not preaching Jesus. You're preaching
Pharisees didn't preach about Jesus.
hate and white supremacy.
No, what are you talking about?
Jesus was here to show love.
Where are you hearing white supremacy?
Love.
That's what I'm preaching.
Flip the tables that you're sitting at. Flip the tables that you are sitting at.
Jesus came to preach love.
You are preaching hate.
Jesus came to preach love. What's so hateful?
The message you are teaching is a lie. Jesus is here to teach truth.
What am I teaching that's lies?
Love. You're a Pharisee.
Stop it. Get some help.
So let me get this straight. She's shouting at him saying he's spreading hate, but I think we can see who's spreading the hate in this video. He's calm and spreading his message. She's the one screaming and shouting. She is furious. And if anything, she's just proving his point even more. Someone in the comments said, demons working overtime. Damn.
The age of men is over. The time of the woman has come.
Aren't Z-hers. I am a white transmasculine femme non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, grey demi-bisexual survivor of acute and complex.
Do you know what all this sounds like to me? It just reminds me of that one scene from Ace Ventura.
What is a woman?
I think a woman is somebody who identifies as a woman.
Got it. So that's not a definition. That's like saying a table is something that identifies as a table. Give me an objective definition.
If I decided right now that I wanted to identify as a woman, I would be a woman.
Okay, but that doesn't answer the question.
I know, but right now I'm a man, right? So if that happened right now, I would be a woman.
So
once a person makes the decision to identify as a woman,
got it. No,
they're a woman.
That's a separate issue. What is a woman?
That's the definition.
No, I know, but you have to tell me what.
A person who identifies themselves as a woman.
But you have how do you know that they are that thing? It's called circular reasoning. You have to give me a actual definition.
I don't have to. I did give you a definition.
No. You said that a woman is something that thinks they're a woman. That doesn't give me a definition.
Man, where do these kids come from? You know, like, I can identify as a millionaire, but how come I ain't got $1 million in the bank? That's like saying red identifies as blue when it's clearly red. All this doesn't make sense to me. Someone in the comments said, I identify as a billionaire, but I'm still broke.
I have a message specifically for cis white women allies, okay? I wasn't gonna be so specific, but I thought about it, and you guys are literally the only people who do this shit, okay? I'm wearing my work lanyard here just so you can see A, all my beautiful pins, but B, tell me why at work all the time I get people going, she. Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't know any pronouns. Oh, I'm just so sorry. I just don't know. But she. That one whose pronouns. That weird. That one. First of all, look with your eyes. Read. Second of all, that one. Point. Why do you need to make it so weird whenever you don't know someone's pronouns? Or here's a radical thought. Ask. Who helped you today? Oh, what are your pronouns? They, them.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Listen, I don't know where this person works, but it's probably Starbucks, one of them places. And the majority of people on their way to work, do you really think they got time to look at all those flipping badges on you? You held one up to the screen. I didn't even see what it said. How the hell are people going in that they got to read this whole flipping Argos catalogue wrapped round your neck? No one's got time for that, mate. And you're saying everyone's making it weird. The only one making it weird is you, mate.
Do you not accept, though, that you identify as you're a trans woman?
No, I no longer. Do you know what? I no longer identify as trans because it's become so embarrassing because of people like you and what you champion.
Oh, India.
I'm ashamed of it.
You must
awful.
Accept there are bigoted people in this country.
I don't accept there are 100
genders.
There
are bigoted people in this country who don't recognise your identity. Why is it okay when you recognise that that is unacceptable and bigoted for you to turn to non-binary people and say you don't recognise their identity? Isn't that a race to the bottom?
Listen, how can non-binary be transgender? What exactly are you transitioning?
Well, it's under the umbrella
You don't
term.
even believe in gender.
Got him.
True or false? Only women get pregnant.
True.
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 Very true.
Absolutely true.
True or false? Only women get pregnant.
False. False. Because there are trans people that exist, and trans men can also be pregnant as well.
False.
And what are your pronouns?
They, them.
That I would just love oversimplifications.
What the fuck is going on?
I know I say this every time, but why do they all look the exact same? I feel like I'm watching the same people thousands of times. Is it just me, or do you guys feel the same?
Plastics industry must be stopped.
What's going to replace your glasses? They're made of plastic.
Maybe. I don't know what they're made out of.
They are. Your water bottle in front of you. That's plastic.
Great.
Your cell phone there. Is it plastic?
The cases.
The components made out of it's not plastic? Yeah, they are. The clothes you have on, I guarantee you have plastic in it. The shoes you have on your feet, the soles of those shoes are plastic. So you use plastic. Everybody here is depending on plastic. So if you want to end it, then quit using it. If you believe it, then live it that way. And if not, then tell me what the solution is.
What an idiot!
What gender do you think I am?
I would assume you're female.
Yeah, so you're making assumptions.
Yes.
I identify as non-binary.
I don't, respectfully, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Now, let me ask you this. What pronouns should I use?
You should use they, them pronouns. So you saying that you
and
don't
what if I don't?
me,
What if I don't?
If you don't, I would consider that disrespectful, and that's actually an act of violence to misgender a trans
It's an
person,
act of
or
violence.
That is an act of violence to intentionally misgender someone, yes.
Here we come to the issue, and this is why I'm out here. You just said that's an act of violence. That means it's an actionable offense. That means it's a crime.
It's a crime? We've really got to that point now where if we misgender someone, it's a crime? I mean, how's that going to hold up in a court of law? I used to work in a security firm. I used to work with police and firearm units and everything. And I'm not sure how I would react if I got a call saying, can you go here? Someone just got misgendered. Can you deal with them? I would... What are you nicking them for?
I'll make it a little bit clearer for you. Ellie Jones, who has recently transitioned.
Oh yes, she's the boy, isn't she? Am I correct? I get so confused.
No, Mr. Riley, you're not correct. And this is the whole purpose of my phone call today, which is that this misgendering and misnaming and downright ignorance, to be honest, has to stop.
You can't go around just saying, oh, I want you to call me this, I want you to call me that. Why should any of us have to bow down to you? I don't understand.
Oh my God. It's 2024. She's not a boy anymore. She's a girl. And her name is Ellie. When are you going to acknowledge that?
You can't just say these things. I want everybody to start calling me helicopter. You can't do that.
Oh my
God.
Do that. So, are you basically saying to me that you refuse to acknowledge she's now transgender, she has transitioned?
Transgender? I mean, come on. The girl's what, 14, 15?
Yes, exactly. And she's an incredibly brave young girl. And this needs to be acknowledged.
You're making a huge mistake. It's probably
a huge mistake. Are you for real?
He's just a little confused. It's a phase. It's a phase. It'll get over.
It's a girl. She's a girl.
What happens when he wants to go back, but you've already done too much? You know, this is a Catholic school, don't you? You know, we don't really condone this kind of, I don't even know what to call it, lunacy. We don't condone this kind of lunacy.
Okay, stop right there. I'm going to launch an official complaint against you with the head teacher, with the school, and with the entire educational board, because I cannot believe that someone like you is even allowed to teach today's youth.
I've got a lot of paperwork here, you know. I got a lot of stuff I could be getting on with instead of having this ridiculous conversation with a woman who's deluded her son so much that he now thinks he's a girl.
Come on, guys. You got to clap with me because that teacher deserves a flipping raise. We need more teachers like that in the school system because there's a lot of teachers who are part of the problem. And when someone becomes an adult, and they can do what they want. They can do what they want. But when you got parents like this, you know, forcing that stuff on kids where their brain's still developing, they still see everything as sunshine and rainbows, it's madness. It's madness. No kid should even be thinking about that. And the fact this woman recorded it thinking like she was in the right and the thing she's been doing as a parent is right, I don't know what planet this woman's from. Let me know what you think about that one, guys.
Do you think it's fair for males to identify as women to compete in women's sports?
Absolutely. I think that it's less about what you're born with and more about what you can do with it.
So do you think we should just eliminate the categories of sport altogether?
Absolutely. I think it should all be one big, just everybody needs to get along better.
Is it fair for men to compete in women's sports?
No.
Why not?
Because, I mean, you can see what happened with that swimmer. Like, he competed, he dominated. So I feel like if any man competes in a women's sports, it'd be unfair to the women competing.
Yep. And you guys already know my take on it. It should never happen. And the people who say it should happen, they've never been in any sport or combat sport or anything. Because they would know there's a big difference. And if anything, I feel bad for the women who train and dedicate their entire life to a sport, and then some loser comes in, some guy who comes last in every male race, sport, whatever, and he just dominates the women's sports, and you can't say nothing about it. I feel bad for those women, man. Can you imagine coming second and you got beat by a guy and you just stood there holding your second place medal? The guy stood there on the platform like he's accomplished something great. It's madness, absolute madness out there.